Good evening. We've seen the effects of the heavy snowpack melting this spring, from flooding in the Jemez to rising water levels in the Rio Grande. But the melting snowpack might have the biggest impact at Cochiti Lake. A spokesperson for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers says the water at Cochiti is 30 feet higher than normal. News 13's Natalie Wattis went to the lake to get a first-hand look.
Heard a few friends talk about how big the lake has gotten, and they weren't lying.
This is the new shoreline for Cochiti Lake.
The parking lot is gone, completely underwater. The beach, can't even tell there was a beach there at one point, other than the restrooms that are barely sticking out.
According to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, the lake measured 30 feet higher than it usually is at this time of year. And they believe it could rise even higher over the next week, climbing 7 or 8 feet.
There's a lot of water out here, and just passing by the spillway itself, you can see the water that's coming out, the pressure.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers says right now they're releasing more than 2 million gallons per minute out of the lake. The pure volume of water shocking to people visiting the lake.
How could it even get this high so quickly?
Folks I spoke with who were out here just a couple of weeks ago say this shoreline has changed dramatically in that time.
It was like way back. You see that tree right there? It was probably about the water started about 5 or 6 feet that way from it.
So the water is really high, and so there is no beach, and the boat ramp is going right into the water. And I think the most amazing thing is to see how high it is that where the beach used to be and the restrooms, they are underwater now.
But despite the flooding here, folks are looking at the bright side.
I do a lot of farming in Santo Domingo, and our conservancy actually runs off of the lake. And so to have this much water, coming off of the conservancy, it's going to be good for our farm season.
Kind of threw me off guard driving down, but I like it, more water, more fun.
At Cochiti Lake, Natalie Wattis, KRQE News 13.
The Army Corps of Engineers say they are going to increase how much water they're releasing into the Rio Grande tomorrow. They hope to have all the excess water released by July 1st while monitoring flood risks downstream.